thing would now be to work on the login form. So let's go back to our curriculum here and check this off. So now we are moving down, we are moving forward, right? So we want to work on the login and the logout functionality, which will be awesome. Now for these two, Django gives us everything we need outside of the box. So the first thing we will need to do is to first of all set up a path for our authentication. All right, so for us to do this, we can just copy this line like so, and then move into our URLs. Now the URLs we are working with at this point is the URLs inside of students. All right, so let's come down here, add a comma and paste it in. So when we format this, it should stack up nicely like this. So basically what this line is doing is telling Django to recognize that there will now be a login route and a logout route. So for now, let's try out a login route and see what happens. So when you hit login at this point, you notice that login throws an error. And when you check the list of endpoints here, or the list of routes here, you see that login and logouts are not part of it. All right, so let's go back and finish up what we're doing. So let's save this, all right, and come back here, do a refresh. Notice that we now have a blank login page, which means that this is now working. All of a sudden, and just out of the box, we now have a login page and a logout page. All right, so if you try to do the logout one, you should be redirected to this page where it tells you logged out. So what it does is automatically logs out. All right, so let's go back to the login. Let's go back to the login like so. Hit enter and it gives us this blank page. Awesome. So let's build out the template. Once we build out the template, we return, and all this should be working perfectly. All right, so let's get rid of this, get rid of this, also get rid of this. Now let's go back to our template. Recall that at initial at the beginning we created a blank page here. So what we just need to do is to copy what we have inside of the registration here, paste it inside of the login. Now the cool thing about this part is you wouldn't be needing to set up anything in the view for the login. It just comes out of the box. So once you change this and go back here and do a refresh, notice that we now have that form sitting there nicely for us. Awesome. This is given to us by Django out of the box. So at this point, you can now try to log in and see what happens. All right, so by the way, let's go back to our curriculum here. Check this off. We are checking this off. We have been able to add this URL. I've been able to add this template. So the next thing we'll be doing shortly will be to add this line to our base.html, so that someone can log in and log out from someone can log out from any page where he or she finds himself. So let's start our login, by the way. So here in our login, let's check out what we've done. Let's see if it works. So hit this, and this actually works. It's navigating us to account/profile page. Now the account/profile page is where he expects that we will move to if we decide to log in. And like we've decided to log in, so it navigates us to this page which does not exist. So we need to create that page on our own. So let's go back. So the first thing we want to do is to fix or add or show who is logged in at any time. So this will also help us see that our login really worked. All right, so let's go back to the base.html file, and at the top here we want to do log. All right, let's do a p tag. I think a p tag should just be fine. All right, so p like that, and then we just say logged in as like that. So we just want to see who the user is, and we can just add the username of the user like that. All right, and then we could just add a logout, something like that. So we just add a link for logout. So in our link here, we just do a logout like so. Let me make sure I fix this code, and hopefully you're seeing everything I'm doing here. So basically what we are doing at this point is, one, we are showing who is logged in, and we are giving them a link to logout. That's just it basically. Here I'll just make this a little more bold, I mean the name. So B like that, just bold. These are basic HTML. In case you are new to all of this, please check out my HTML tutorial. Okay, so now I think everything should be working fine. And so when we go back here and try to, let's navigate to any page. So let's navigate. Great. So we now have logged in as a very plenty, which shows that we are actually logged in. And then we have a logout link here. Let me just make sure this logout link is on his online. So for us to do that, let's use a p tag. Let's make it block. All right, so we just do a p and close it off like that. This should work correctly and nicely. All right, save and return here, do a refresh, and now have logout on its separate page. So if we hit logout now, we get a log source out, which means that is working correctly as we planned. Okay, let's go back here and check this off. So now that we have done this, the next thing we want to do is to work on our redirect, because what is currently happening is that when we log in, we get redirected to the account/profile page, which does not exist. Okay, so let's go and work on the account.profile page. All right, let me go back to where I was. Okay, and inside of here, we want to create a profile page. Okay, so let me just create it here. Okay, so we do accounts/profile .html. That works. So just make sure that you properly spell it. Okay, so I'll just navigate to login, and I just want to confirm that I have spelled everything correctly. So it has to be accounts/profile. All right, great. Now that we have this, what we want to do is also like every other one, let's copy what we have here, paste it inside of here like this, and we'll just put profile here, and we'll say welcome like that, nothing much. Then we'll just render the maybe username and email like that of this user. That's just it basically. All right, I think this works, so let's save this. So what happens, by the way, in case you don't understand what's going on, for every page there is a user, so the user is either valid or invalid. So if the user is valid, you'll be able to retrieve the person's username. If that user is not valid, then you would not be able to retrieve that person's username. That's just it. So now that we have the profile templates like this, we now want to move back to our view. So here in our view, we just work on the profile just quickly. So we just want to work on the profile like that, and yep, we'll just make it accounts/profile like that. What else do we need? So we could just check, is this user logged in? If this user is not logged in, we redirect the user. So we could check if user is if requests.user is authenticated. So this is how we check if this user is authenticated. So if a user is authenticated, let's use not. So if it's not authenticated, we just redirect the person to log in, or we just show the user that, hey, you are unauthorized to. But I think I'll prefer to just return redirect. We need to import redirects up here. So redirects, so we redirect to login. Yeah, but if not, let's render the profile. So I think all this works just as it should be. So next thing, we'll go to URLs, and then want to register this profile. So path, we are registering our profile like this. Make sure we have it up here. All right, so this works exactly as we would expect, but we need to make this accounts/profile. All right, so save this and move back here, do a refresh, and you see, voila, welcome. Username ebereplenty, sorry, username ebereplenty2, and then email ebereplenty@gmail.com. Like we say, we're not about styling. I've already talked about styling in my previous tutorial, so if you need that, you can check that out.